Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2024 as we continue our creative team run here with Broyar Racing. Last race, we actually did pretty good. Ibanez finished, what was it, 6th? So I'm like forgetting exactly where she finished. 5th. So we did get 10 total points from that, which actually has moved us into... She's 14th, moved us into 10th place overall, only 5 points behind this trio of Haas, Williams, and Alpine. I think Haas and Williams got points in the last race as well, so that was unfortunate. But we did have some stuff going our way, right? Lots of crashes in that race, so kind of went a little bit of luck went our way. Although we did make a mistake as well, so who knows what else could have happened had some things changed. I don't know. But can't look back, gotta look forward. Next up, Canada. Let's see if we can get a good result here in Canada. We do have new underfloor coming out. I think we got one currently, so we're going to put that on car number 2. We'll put this one on car number 1 for the moment, although we'll probably change that here in a bit. I think we'll get one more before the race comes up, though. Ibanez getting more overall ratings here. Couple points in defending, couple points in control, point in braking. Not bad. All right, training. 2.2 is what we're going for. Might as well keep pushing towards it if we can. I don't know why it gives us so much, like, our fatigue is so good at the beginning of a month. Like something bugged out there, but I mean, I don't know exactly how to not play around it. So we're just going to ignore the fact that there's a bug there and just keep pushing forward as we can. All right. Looks like we're right on the line there. Once we actually get a race in the books, it actually fixes itself. But until then, it is strange. Hey, we can actually do some pit stop drills finally. Alright, not much, but every little bit it's going to help. Wheel gun still our best thing at the moment. Oh, this is the recovery. I was going to say, did we get another fire? Because I knew we had one before. This is just recovering from our fire from before. Alright, we do need to get us, I believe, some front wings just to replace the ones that, damn it, got destroyed there. I think we're finally in a good place with car parts. Underfloors are coming out. We do have underfloors on both cars. That one's good. That's good. Good there. I think this is as good as our car is going to get. Unless we just really feel like we have to push a little bit more just to get the ranking that we need. But I think that's about it. First place in high speed cornering. 4th and 9th, and then still terrible on everything else. That was the problem. And those things seem to matter more right now than they used to. Research done on the front wing. It's just the chassis that's 70%. So we're probably just going to, like I said, balance everything out. Unless we have hours, which we do not. 17 more days until we get hours. All right, on the floor it is. Such a small boost, but as long as we do a bigger boost than anybody else, we're okay. What kind of track is Canada? Balance circuit. I'm tempted to just gamble for once. Let's just go for it. We can sneak in another couple $100,000. That would be really huge.
Formula One has arrived here in Quebec.
All right, let me go do practice qualifying, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back for the race. 16th and 18th in qualifying. Not great, but, you know, it's fine. It does look like it's going to be a little bit of rain today, but I was looking at it. I'm not completely convinced it's going to be rainy enough to actually even use inners at all. It's hard to tell from this graph. Usually I judge by the amount of rubber, and if the rubber hasn't washed away completely, then it's probably not wet enough. It's not exactly a one-to-one rule of thumb, but I mean, it's not exactly, you know, perfect, I should say, but it is close. So I'm not convinced that we're going to actually need inners. So probably what we're going to do is plan to use hards for the end here. But we'll leave the inners on there, just kind of, it doesn't matter. We're going to have to play this by ear anyway, so we'll just leave this strategy in here as it is. And then if it doesn't look like it's going to get wet enough, we'll just put hards on. And I think that's fine. We do need to stretch these mediums as much as we can, though. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We'll probably just push the first lap, and then after that, settle into a normal strategy from that point forward.
Well then, it's not. The drivers are ready and raring to go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right. Now let's just settle into this first lap. We'll get the first lap done, and then we'll kind of go from there. Immediately going to drop down to just standard, and we'll just settle in here. Consider a balanced track, so obviously top speed is still very important, which is, again, our weakness. Normally, if I knew for sure there was going to be rain, I'd push the fuel a little bit more, but I'm just not 100% confident it's going to make enough of a difference. Fernandez dropping down to 20th. That's not good. Come on, Fernandez. There's people out on softs. I mean, if the rain does, you know, tick up enough, they might have to double pit, but I'm assuming that means that they actually know what's going on and they're not planning on pitting for inners. I have a strong suspicion this is just going to be a throwaway race. I'm not really confident that we're going to be able to do anything of value here. This is the best our car's going to get, though. So 16th and 18th is the best our car's going to get. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we should design a couple more parts or not. Well, that makes things just fun. Still can't see far enough down to see if it's ever going to be damp. I still just don't think we're going to need these. But it does look like we can come out on softs. So I'm going to plan for that for both cars. Unless the message here says it's damp. Goodness gracious, what in the world is going on in this game?
That's
A lot of crashes. Rainy, 25% still dry. Okay, so then we're going to come out on softs for both people.
A sense of deja vu here as the drivers once again face the countdown. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Come on. I'm sure clicking things. All right, let's go. How many people came out on softs? No, everybody did. Any changes to the weather? Now, this might be high enough for inners. Like I said, usually about the point where it crosses, where the rubber has washed off enough, and this crosses over it, that a lot of times that's approximately where you would have enough wetness to actually need inners. Not exactly, again, 1-to-1, but that's approximate. So we're going to go ahead and jump down to standard. I mean, it is raining, but again, I just don't know if it's going to be enough to need the inners. We'll just have to keep an eye on the dryness. When do we expect the rain to potentially be where? Oh, actually, see, it's even changed even again. So now it just doesn't look like it's ever going to get there. Could be wrong though. It's all relative, kind of. There's no numbers there. Just a guessing game. I'm getting up to 0.4 millimeters. I mean, it's not nothing. Still considered dry, though. Definitely some people starting to pit. Interesting to see what kind of... I mean, they're coming out of inners. Maybe they know something I don't know. I mean, this is 0.6 here. I mean, it's barely maybe going to get up to 0.8 here, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's so hard to see. Truth be told, it's so slow. We might not pit until it goes damp. Nothing here tells me it's going to be damp in the next 9 minutes. I'm hoping these guys are making
Here
mistakes.
we've got a yellow flag.
Everybody, I mean, there's no way the computer's this wrong, right? All right, we're definitely going to get damp enough 4 inners at some point, but it's still saying dry over here. It's wet enough that I don't really want to push the tires anymore, or push like the car, but it's not wet enough that I feel like... I mean, the fact that these guys are on inners are competitive with us right now does prove that it is wet enough to justify inners to some degree. Stalled out at 0.86 though. I think either tire could be right now. I don't think either tire is wrong. I think they both could be correct. Ah, we are starting to slow down a little bit though. Do we think it's going to be damp? Okay, it's going to be damp briefly. Then it's going to get dry again, but then it's going to get damp again. So I think we do plan to pit here in just a minute. Everybody else is pit. Then we're the only ones wrong. Okay, yeah, that's fine. At least if we're wrong, we'll be wrong with everybody else. So, probably Ibanez pit first. Once she crosses the line here. Actually, you know, we're going to go ahead and pit Fernandez. I think it's close enough. We can go ahead and get his pit scheduled. And then Ibanez will schedule her pit now. Very bad pit stop for him.
Something's not gone right in the pits.
We didn't gain any ground by being on sauce, but I don't know that we lost any ground either. It's hard to tell. Although the fact that we're coming out in dead last does tell me something, you know, maybe we should have pit earlier. It's hard. It just, I don't know how we would have lost that much because it still technically was dry. I don't know. And the fact that we've got better tread than them is not going to make any difference on, and I just don't think it makes that much difference. All right, well, we lost this race because I don't know. It's a bad strategy. It's just it did not benefit us staying on softs as much as I'd hoped it would. But I also don't. Again, it's hard to say that it really, really hurt us. But I guess visually it did. I mean, we're further behind than we would have been. Alright, well, that's basically all we can do for the rest of the race, so time to just settle in here and accept the repercussions of our choices. We're really going to get dry enough that we flip back. Technically, kick picking up points is not going to be good for us. Alright, starting to drop again. I think this is the last drying off, so I expect people to start pitting in here soon. Alright, so all the leaders are starting to pit in. So we'll definitely pit in for our softs. We've had terrible pit stops.
Oh dear, that's not a good stop.
2-1 though. It's a really good pit stop. Hey, I'm trying to get some temperature in them. Easier said than done. Come on, Ibanez. Keep pushing. You're doing all right. I mean, Fernandez is kind of out of the race at this point, but Ibanez still has a chance to do something here. Went up to 12th place. To 11th. Come on, Ibanez. 10th. Oh, come on. I'm actually going to straight up harvest here. Might lose her a spot here. We're actually going, let's watch her. Might lose her a spot here, but I want to make sure she's got enough to actually push her at the end. Might even go down to just standard. Let's conserve a little bit here. He's trying to get away from us a little bit. Oh, he's getting away from us big time. That's unfortunate. All right, let's go ahead and go back up to aggressive. I did not expect him to be that fast all of a sudden. That's unfortunate. Man, I thought we had a chance to get 10th, and maybe we did. And I just played it wrong. I thought we'd stay a little closer to him. Well, I'll take the blame for that one, unfortunately. Because I think we'll catch him. I just don't think we catch him in time to pass him. I let him get too far ahead. I'd love to be wrong, though. Don't really have much left here in the gas tank at the end.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
This first one, we've just got to hope that they don't catch us. The second one's when we need to start pushing. As we flip around this corner here. We got to do a full deploy here. In the hope that we can fend them off. They're going to be right on our tail. Got a little bit left in the tank. 10th place. Oh, goodness, I thought we'd mess that up. We did close the gap much quicker than I expected.
Well, what an incredible...
Jimenez moved up the slot, 13th place overall. Constructors, of course, everybody ahead of us got more points. Of course they did. That does not surprise me for some strange reason. Ugh. Haas picking up 10 points. Williams picking up 6. Well, Alpine picking up 2. Well, shucks. I think we're finishing the season in 10th place. I don't think there's anything we can do, even if we were to like go crazy on design parts. Don't think there's anything we can do about it. So hopefully 10th is good enough to keep our jobs. I think the best thing to do is accept that we're going to be 10th and not push anything else. Expected to finish 21st. We finished 10th. Surely the board is happy with that, right? I mean, they're delighted with these last two at least. No debt. I mean, I think they're fine. I think we're going to be fine. Let's go ahead and, I guess, manufacture whatever we need to manufacture. Chassis's okay. Front wing's okay. Rear wing is okay. Side pods, we'll need 1. And suspension, we'll need 1. How are we doing? I haven't even looked at our cost cap at all. We've got a lot of cost cap remaining. We're gonna spend another 7 mil there, 300k there, 21k, 400k. I mean, yeah, we have so much money. I don't know for sure that it's better. I think if you've got money, it is better to put extra engineers into these. So we're going to start doing that. We're going to start putting extra engineers to these. Actually, I didn't hit that. we're going to spend the money. We're going to get these done as quickly as possible. We're going to have tons of cost cap to do as much research as we possibly can. Okay, we'll go with that route. And let's, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, Barcelona in 11 days. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.